Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
President Donald Trump has been a member of the elite Winged Foot Golf Club in Westchester, New York, for nearly 5 decades. Now that he is the leader of the free world, you'd think that the exclusive golf club would honor him with a portrait at the luxury facility, but 1 year after Trump's election, managers at the establishment have still made no move to do so. Seeing their refusal to hang the president's picture at Winged Foot, members were irate, and they have given the club's liberal management a harsh reality check. Winged Foot charges its members as much as $200,000 in initiation fees, and many of them are Republicans, so they are understandably perturbed that management at the exclusive establishment has not hung a portrait of President Trump. Now, one insider has spoken out and created a good deal of negative publicity for Winged Foot. President Donald Trump is a member of the elite Winged Foot Golf Club in Westchester, and members have come out swinging because the club will not honor him by putting up a POTUS portrait. Insiders say that the Republicans among the 800 members of the exclusive golf club, which charges as much as $200,000 in initiation fees, have been lobbying for a portrait of Trump to be hung inside Winged Foot's stone clubhouse. But opponents aren't putting up with it. Trump has been a member since 1969, and there is a big push to honor him at the club, said one insider who was not identified by name. We should be proud that the President of the United States is a member of Winged Foot. It is prestigious to have him here. But the senior club management has refused to put up a Trump portrait, added the source. Managers at Winged Foot haven't just declined to hang Trump's portrait, though. They also appear to be making an attempt at erasing any visual cues that he is a member there at all. That's no way to treat one of their most loyal members, someone who had been golfing at the facility for nearly half a century. Each member has a locker with their name on it, but Mr. Trump's name has been mysteriously taken down, said the inside source. Some members are outraged because there seems to be no justification, apart from, perhaps, too many people were trying to take selfies at Trump's locker, or they simply don't want to advertise his membership. Of course, at such an exclusive club, there most certainly are not enough members to cause a disturbance when one of them wants a selfie next to Trump's locker. The foot traffic simply isn't great enough for throngs of people to be flocking to this locker for a photo. It costs $200,000 just to become a member at Winged Foot, after all. How many selfies could have possibly been taken at Trump's locker? The insider suspected that the club's deliberate decision not to hang a portrait of President Trump could be due to political bias. There are several members of the club who are prominent New York law firm partners and investment bankers. Republican members of the elite club have been asking for the president to be honored with the portrait erected inside the stone clubhouse, but have been met with complete opposition by some. Even mention of Trump's membership, which goes back decades, seems to be mysteriously absent from the club. After the election, many charities canceled their plans to hold events at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida, so the decision not to honor Trump could be a financial move in the interest of not offending organizations that may wish to hold events there. The source said many charities had canceled plans to host fundraisers Mar-a-Lago due to the political turbulence associated with this choice of venue. It seems the leaders of Winged Foot do not want to rock the boat and politicize the club, given that the U.S. Open will be at Winged Foot in 2020, added the insider. However, that still doesn't make it right, and it has done little to quell the anger of the club's members who have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to golf there and would like the president to receive some mention. It is also possible that Winged Foot's decision not to hang a portrait of Trump has something to do with the fact that Thomas Leslie, the president of the exclusive golf club, was one of Hillary Clinton's top contributors in the last election cycle. Coincidentally, Leslie did not return calls from the media requesting comment, which leads us to believe that he is trying to erase Trump's memory from the Winged Foot for political purposes. Apparently, he is one of the many Democrats still bothered that Hillary lost. Perhaps Leslie should give Trump back the copious amounts of money he's spent at the club over the last nearly 4 decades. If Trump is such an embarrassment to him, that seems like the right thing to do. However, how often do Democrats put their money where their mouth is, especially when having a tantrum about not getting their way? Indeed, it seems that this is just another liberal who has allowed their misguided political bias to get the best of them. Ultimately, this mistake will end up affecting their bottom line. My guess is that when quarterly profits come in, Wingfoot will have seen a substantial drop in memberships. If and when this happens, they will only have themselves to blame. Share the story and leave a comment by clicking one of the buttons below. Follow us on Facebook at Mad World News.